Good morning. Happy Labor Day. And I can rearrange that a little bit. And I just want to hop on. This is going to be a quick video. We're not going to talk too long. I don't know if you've seen my last video or not yet, but if you haven't, so today is September 1st. I'm still getting used to that. That is crazy. This year has flown by. But if you watched my last video, you know I said let's do a challenge together. And that starts today. So yay! I'm thinking, for the next 30 days, 31, however long September is. Anyway, either way, let's make it 30 days. Just flat. 30 days. The next 30 days, starting today, day one, we're going to have 20 minutes of movement at least 5 days a week. Okay? You want one full day of rest and recovery for your body and your joints and everything. And that 6th day, you are welcome to do movement if you feel good and you're not pushing it too far and you're staying hydrated. So, 5 days at least, 20 minutes of movement. Over the next 30 days, I would like you to prioritize ingredient foods, whole foods, things that are not processed, because it is such a joke that in stores, the fitness industry are, what's that word I'm looking for, encouraging, I guess, us to buy these things that say they're healthy. The protein Pop-Tarts, for instance, they're the legendary or whatever brand, they're 20 grams of protein. I don't have it sitting in front of me to look at, but this is just an example. And they may be fine, but I'm not going to, because I'd rather prioritize whole food ingredient protein, like your meats. Do I have protein powder? Absolutely. Y'all know that. I like Eclipse brand. It's a grass-fed protein. It has 4 ingredients in it. 3 or 4 ingredients per every one, and I like that. So that's what we're going to work on over the next course of 30 days. So on my last video, I did a grocery haul. And I don't want to get everything out of my fridge and show you, so I'm just going to kind of try to talk about it. We may have to come over here and talk about it while I have it open so we can chat a little more on it. But I keep, as of lately, I've been trying to keep a variety of versatile foods. Foods like when I am grocery shopping, I am looking to get not just my fridge and top. There we go. Versatile foods, not just, okay, tonight I'm having chicken and broccoli and rice. Tomorrow I'm having this and this and this. I try to get a group of foods. Like, I'm going to get a big pack of chicken breasts. If Publix has a buy one, get one free, I'm shopping it. Chicken wings, chicken legs, lots of lean protein. I love ground beef and all the lean ground beefs, but they tend to be a little bit more expensive, so I don't always stock up on them unless it's a buy one, get one free. But lately, y'all know I told you tunas. And I have the tuna in a can that's in a water. I have chicken in a can that's in water. And I had 2 rotisserie chickens that I shredded. I have those in here. And by versatile, I mean I can make rice and pack that for my husband, chicken and rice. I can have my chicken with salads. I can make I actually did make the chickpea pasta. It's just chickpea flour. That is the only ingredient, and I am okay with that. And I'm making a pasta salad, chicken pasta salad. So I'll have chicken, a little bit of the pasta. There's my greens. I like arugula and the spring mix, and those are giving you a good amount of fiber, micronutrients, and all antioxidants, things your body needs. And you can make your dressings with Greek yogurt. You can make ranch with Greek yogurt. You can make a ton of different things. I like tzatziki's Greek yogurt dressing or dip, and I use lemon juice, oil and vinegar, lemon juice. I mean, there's just a ton. And I do from time to time use mayonnaise, and I like just mayonnaise on things. This one's not terrible. I honestly would love a healthier mayonnaise, so any recommendations there, if you can drop that in the comments or message me, that'd be great. But I keep all these variety of foods on hand, so I have a ton of different varieties in my fridge that I can come up with if I don't want to eat what I have. But we make it basic. We don't overcomplicate it. I literally have like chicken, rice, eggs, mixed veggies. I freeze them. I keep them fresh. We just keep a variety on hand. I actually have a ton of cabbage, the shredded cabbage in here, because later in the week we are going to cook the chicken breast and make like a stir fry egg roll in a bowl. So those are just some things, like some ideas that we throw out that sounds really good. I can make Mexican chicken tacos, you name it, we can have it. So that's what I wanted to hop on and talk to you guys a little bit about, to make sure that you knew. And like, my breakfast today was very simple. I wasn't exactly super hungry. I had this, and after I work out, because that's what's next, I am going to have more like a nutrient dense brunchy type thing, and I may post it on my story. But I really wanted to hop on and challenge you for the next 30 days to prioritize your health. And I talked a little bit about the macros and everything last time, so let me clarify. I am not at all against macro counting. Do I believe it's beneficial? Absolutely. Do I also believe it can hurt you? Yes, because I've been there. And if you are obsessed or get obsessive on things like tracking and numbers, and if you don't meet your goals, you're very, very hard on yourself. I'm preaching to the choir here, ladies. I've done it. It can be detrimental to your health because you're not prioritizing the things you need to prioritize. So before macro counting, yes, does your body need to be in a deficit to lose weight? Absolutely. And if you have followed on TikTok, Mina Zayle, I think that's how you say her name, Mina. Anyway, she's on Skinny Talk. I love her, and the way she says it, it's kind of like brutal truth that we need to hear, and she's not too harsh on them. But what do? If you want to lose weight, ladies, we eat less, weigh less. You know, I mean, this is how they simplified it back in the day, okay? So we've got to get back to that. And they didn't have all this processed mumbo jumbo that we have now. You need to take this pill, you need to take this, you need to do this. No, let's just prioritize our health so we have a better longevity of life. Because majority of you on here are reaching your 30s. I'm in my 30s, and we're older, and we're parents. And the biggest goal for me is to be happy, healthy, and the best mom I can be. So for those things, and of course, I'm a Christian, so I'm trying to live my godly life too. But not trying to bring all that into this. But if you want to be healthy, lose weight, whatever the goals are, you've got to have a better mindset coming for it. We can't just say, I want to lose weight, so I'm going to do this. We have got to clarify this mindset. It's got to be clean. It's got to be clear. And if you suffer from any type of things, depression, mental, all the things up there, I get it too. Been there, done that, do it on a daily basis. The best way to help yourself, eat better. Eat better, because it fuels your body in every way that your body needs. And no, it's not always what we want. Okay, I get that. Sometimes we want the brownie, we want the cake, we want the cookie, and I'm not saying don't have that. What I am saying though is, to reach our goals, we need to lay a foundation. And during our foundation phase, we may have to be more restrictive, more goal-oriented. To reach where we want to be, you have to lay the foundation. And then we build the house, and then we have the roof. Once we get to the roof phase, that's going to be like, okay, we are reaching our goals. It's time we can balance things back out. Okay? So first things first, 30 days of whole foods and 30 days of movement. 20 minutes a day. I'm not asking for a lot, okay? You can walk 20 minutes. You can do an at-home workout. You can stretch. You can do yoga. You can do Pilates. You can do whatever kind of movement fits you and your schedule. So I just encourage 30 days of that. And with that being said, I'm going to give you a rundown of what my day looks like. So when I wake up in the mornings, if I'm working out early, that's around 4:30, 4:45. When I get done, it's close to 5:30, 5:45 at home. And I then feed my animals, get everything started in the house, and then I have my coffee and my God time, and I read a devotional, my Bible, or I listen to it on my Bible app. And then after my time, my quiet time, my time with God that starts my day, that eases my mind, I then get ready for work. And then get my daughter ready for school, and then we're off. Unless she's with her dad that week, then I'm just headed to work. So that's what my day starting, day-to-day life, working life looks like. And then I work, come home, I have my meals prepped, so I don't have to spend an hour doing that. Spend 10, 20 minutes getting things prepped, then I can get ready for bed. We can have a shower, we can have a bath, we can do whatever we need there. And it makes my day a little less hectic and a little less chaotic, and it helps me feel more at peace. On the weekends, I still get up early. My dogs get up early. They want me to get up early. So I'm up anywhere from 6 to 8, 8 stretching it. I don't typically sleep that late unless I need it. I actually slept that late today because I think I needed it. I think my sinuses are coming on. But I have my coffee. I reset the house a little bit. I've already cleaned, so I didn't have to clean. By reset, I mean I get my diffusers going. I get my little robot vacuum going. I sit down and have my coffee, have my quiet time with Jesus and my devotional, and then I get ready. And whether I'm going to work out or I need to run errands or whatever the day is on the weekend, that's where I start. And I base my whole day around that. And of course, we're in cheer and we're doing all those things, so that fits in there too. But that's kind of what my schedule rundown, simplified, looks like. It's a little more than that, but that's simplified. Also, what I encourage and what I'll be posting more about is at-home remedies. I just followed a girl on, the more I read into it, the more I'll tell you. I don't remember her name. But, like fermented garlic, honey garlic, fire cider, and anti-inflammation juice, golden milk, like little things like that. And you can look them up on Pinterest too, or ChatGPT it, and ChatGPT say, hey, Chat, I want at-home natural remedies for medicines where this season of cold and flu, sinuses, etc., I'm not reaching for medications. I can reach for something I made at home that is purposeful and beneficial and intentional for my body. And Chat will label it all out. I actually have already done that, and I have it saved in a note section on my phone. And over the next few weeks, I will be working on getting all of mine done. So, happy Monday, Labor Day, and I look forward to hearing from all of you, and good luck.